Hey guys, let's talk about driving through construction right now. We're in a safety zone and the police are here. So whenever you see a police situation like this, we have to move over law. So I'm gonna get over to the right. We have the state police here, so we don't know what's going on. They're reading the computer, looking at licenses. So we're stopped right now. This is definitely a police situation, so we wanna be careful. So I'm just staying to the left of the lane, trying to be careful. I have no idea what's going on. A construction worker probably could have gotten hurt, or it could be a detour situation. So I'm just going to be patient. And right now in these type of situations, you want to be careful, and you could have police directing you. They are traffic control people, so you're getting real content right now. So we have to be careful. We have a solid white line, so this discourages us from passing. And then the state police are here doing their job. These huge lights up here, it looks like they're doing construction on the road. So I want to be careful, and I really want to take my time, and I'm not sure what's going on. So you're going to be coming with me and listen to the sound. That sounds like a freaking spaceship, man. What is this? Whoa. You hear this? That's a freaking spaceship. Wow. Man. So, in these type of situations, when you have road construction like this, you have to be extremely careful. We are reducing speed right now. Sorry I have to talk so loud, but I'm showing you what this is like, and this is real out here. So the road is down to one lane. You always have to anticipate this and have the proper fuel. So I wanted to take you through this process. We have a temporary yellow line to the left, and this is our warning line, right? We can't go anywhere. If your car breaks down, you are stuck here and you will have to get it towed. There is no road to the right. I'm not kidding you. There is no road to the right. So if you break down, you're gonna have to get towed, and they will give you a ticket because you can't just leave your vehicle here. So we're just gonna be moving very carefully. And then there's still these huge machines here. So we just wanna take our time. And these workers are putting their lives on the line. And you can hear these huge machines, and we just have to take our time. We have a temporary, man, they are steaming the road up. And the road is wet, so you can't possibly slip. We have more construction, orange barrels. So I'm sorry for the noise, but you need to hear this. So I have a yellow light, so I'm gonna stop. And then there's that stop. So they are controlling the flow of the traffic. This is the teachable moment. So they are traffic control people. He said slow, so I proceed. He waved me through. Even though it's a red light, they are controlling the traffic. So you are learning firsthand what major road construction is like, and we have to be careful in this situation. So I'm proceeding ahead, being very careful. The speed limit here is 45, but right now we're at about 25 miles an hour. So we have big trucks pulling out. We have a broken white line, which means we can change lanes, but there is only one lane. So I'm taking my time, managing good speed control, and we're traveling about 25 miles an hour. So I'm being careful, keeping space. These construction vehicles would just stop, turn, back up. So you're learning about construction, heavy road construction, and safety around these construction vehicles. This is that type of content you need to learn about. It's going to be stop and go. You're going to have to pack your patience, and you may be detoured, right? So we're just going to keep filming, keep educating you. And it says eastbound road. We are traveling eastbound. So if I'm reading this correctly, we need to take an alternate route. So we have the barrels here, which are telling us it's road construction. I believe we're on an asphalt surface, which has a limited lifespan. And we're moving safely through. Even though the speed limit is 40, we're right at 30 miles an hour. We're driving at a reduced speed. Why? They are workers out here. There are huge trucks out here. And this road is temporarily made to allow these trucks, that car just pulled out in front of me. Okay, why? It doesn't make sense. Sorry, you can hear these big trucks and they're cutting up the road. I'm at 32 miles an hour and it's a 40-mile-an-hour zone, so I'm being very careful. Also, there are triangles on the back of these vehicles. Sorry about the wind noise. There is a huge smell here and it says slow, so I'm reducing my speed again, right? Just taking my time. And even though the speed limit is 40, I'm right at 30 miles an hour because of the type of conditions here on the road. I'm looking out for workers, semi-trucks, and see, look at this car. They almost turned head on. I am backing off. This is real life out here. So I'm just gonna zoom in. I want you to see that a second here. That car ahead of me almost made a U-turn back. So you've got to be careful in this. You got to take your time and you have to be aware. So we're going to continue. And I'm looking ahead. And that was a white line, then it turned to yellow. This yellow line, whoa, you see that? The road is uneven. So now you're learning how to deal with construction. We're driving 10 to 15 under the limit. We're looking for construction workers, heavy construction equipment, uneven roads. So I'm driving at a reduced speed. We can't go fast because this huge dump truck is up here. So I'm backing off. They're tailgating up there. It doesn't make sense. You're learning a lot of valuable things. There's another construction sign, which is orange and black. We have guide signs, which are green and white. You're learning best practice for your DMV test, road test right now. I strongly suggest you listen because you're going to get knowledgeable things to help you pass your test. This is definitely a stale green light. They may have this changed to allow traffic to flow, and then probably the cross light is a blinking red or yellow. We're the main road. This vehicle is tailgating. I'm maintaining, I'll tell you, 1001, 1002, with about 4-second following distance. So you want to maintain good distance. You want to take your time. I'm scanning the intersection ahead. You're learning all aspects of how you drive in this really dangerous construction zone. And it's very confusing here. It says road closed ahead. So this is telling us the road is closed ahead. I'm looking, I'm scanning. There are 2 areas to go on, and I want to back off. See, this road is closed. So I'm going to have to turn on my blinker and keep space. I'm not sure where the road goes. So this is construction. It goes left or right. So I'm to the left lane. And we're going up. This used to be a double left turn. Now, you see how long that vehicle is? Listen to the sound. Wow. And why do trucks, sorry I'm talking loud, why do trucks make wide turns? This is really long. I'm looking, checking. This is definitely a detour. You always need to know more than one way home. Don't cross the lines until you have to. Is that the police behind me? Or is that, that's a Charger Hellcat. Or is that the police? It looks like I see a camera. I'm not sure. You always got to check your mirror. So I'm coming up, checking traffic, looking. Even though I can turn a red, I always stop and look. And then I make my complete turn. I did not like how that vehicle was on me. I want you to hear this truck. And these are the no zones. Listen. You hear that right now? These are the blind spots of the truck. Stay away from those. And this car is still tailgating me, so I'm uncomfortable right now. These broken white lines mean you can change lanes. Always be aware of vehicles that are kind of hovering towards you, hovering around you. Always want to keep space. I always teach and talk about defensive driving and defensive mindsets. So you're learning best practice right now. We're coming up to an intersection. I will be making a right turn. That is a protected right turn where traffic will stop. I'm going up. I'm going to squeeze my brakes. I'm looking to the left. It's a yellow, so I'm going to slow to a stop. And I'm looking. Now I have a green and I turn in the nearest lane. Keep your turn as short as possible. You're getting DMV test tips. Here's a regulatory sign. That vehicle's still following me. Another teachable moment, don't go to your home if a vehicle's following you. Go to a well-populated area. You can't see, but I'm checking my mirrors right now. And I'm staying focused. You need to notice what type of vehicles are around you. We got a yellow light up here, so I'm lifting my foot off the gas. There's a green and white sign. That is a guide sign. So this road is Fairchild. So I'm going to go ahead and squeeze my brakes. And I want to stop behind the stop line. That's that big, thick line on your DMV test or road test. If you go past that line, you will get penalized. Looks like they have a dash cam in that vehicle, which is safe. You notice railroad tracks up here. So I'm going to show you what you need to do in your DMV test or road test to help prepare you for this situation. You notice there's reflective yellow tape. That's that green arrow that kind of throws people off. And I'm scanning left and right and being extremely careful. Green does not mean go. Green means look left and right. This car is kind of speeding off. I want you to hear this. And we're coming up to railroad tracks. There's the yellow warning sign. And I'm looking left, right, and left. And you're gonna hear a noise. Listen, hear that noise? So you've got to look left and right and left over the railroad tracks as you go over. If you don't, you will lose points. And we're going to come up here and I'm going to be making a right turn. So my blinkers are on 100 feet, a half a block. And I'm going up, squeezing my brakes. You have to stop first. Basically, we went in a square, position my wheels to the right. I stop. I look, I check traffic, then I turn in the nearest lane. There's that nice turnout. If this brought you value, give it a thumbs up. I'm a state certified instructor. I teach teens and adults. We had a lot of great things tonight. Hopefully you learned something. Please subscribe, share. Thank you.